Hello, welcome to another SAPP coding video. Before this video starts, I would like to thank all our existing audience members as well as our first-time viewers for your support in allowing us to continue what we are passionate about. That being making sure that technology literacy is something that's easy to achieve. With that out of the way, I would like to say that this video is a small break in the regularly scheduled programming. In addition to your regular run-of-the-mill programming tutorials, the team at SAPP Coding will also be reviewing various productivity apps ranging platforms from iOS to Android to Windows to Mac. With that out of the way, and without further ado, I would like to introduce you to SAPP's second app review. This week's app review is on Notion. Notion is a free-to-download app available on iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, as well as any compatible web browser. In their App Store description, the developers of the app boast that the app is the all-in-one workplace for your notes, tasks, wikis, and databases. The app is rated 4.1 stars on the iOS App Store, which is the standard we will be using due to the fact that the platform this video is being created on is iOS. Without further delay, let's look at my first impressions or first-time usability, which guises how easy the application is to use for somebody who has never seen it before or used an application of this type. My first impressions on the application upon launching it was the large amounts of clutter on the Getting Started page. Although I won't hold that against the app creators, just from personal taste, I don't like it when you immediately start and the app creators kind of dictate what you're working with at the start. After that, I discovered the delete option, which I thought was pretty cool due to the fact that if you ever accidentally delete your task list or one of your other notes, it's not actually gone, you're able to get it back. I also overall like the task list layout, as it was a nicely integrated Kanban feature on mobile, meaning this app would most likely be able to replace one of your more traditional applications such as Trello. Another feature that I really loved on this application was the overall customizability. For example, even on a basic text document, you are able to add dates as well as reminders as well as add comments onto the text document. And another piece that I really liked about the app has to be the overall amount of templates that are easy to use and are provided to you right out of the box. This is certainly a great feature that this app has, and it's one reason that I would see this app potentially replacing one of your older and more traditional reminder apps or document apps. For example, this app had a grade calculator template and also a Cornell note-taking template, and just overall tons and tons of templates that could be useful for almost anyone, including those working in a professional field. Overall, I felt like the first impressions on this app were that this app does have potential, as well as an easy-to-use interface that, although at first may seem difficult, definitely is able to be grasped and eventually mastered. And the overall amount of templates definitely made the experience on this app a lot better. This is the official pricing on the website at notion.so. As you can see, there are various plans ranging from free to enterprise. The free plan is the one that I reviewed the app on. It's basically where you can create an unlimited amount of pages and blocks, and you can also share the overall documents you created with others, and you can also sync across all devices, such as, let's say you started a document on your laptop and then you decided to continue it on your phone. However, there are restrictions such as overall file upload limits, etc. This is where the Personal Pro plan for $4 a month allows you to do unlimited guests as well as version history, in addition to the file upload point I have discussed above. If you're working with the team setting, then it would be $8 a month, in which this case you can now set various permissions, you can collaborate on various workplaces such as Slack from my understanding, as well as one or two users possessing admin tools that would be able to control the other user's experience. There's also an enterprise version, which I won't be going into due to the fact that I'm mostly reviewing this app from a basic consumer standpoint, not exactly a corporation standpoint. Overall, for free, this app is fairly useful and has some great features, and if you do need some extra experiences, $4 a month, although may be considered on the higher side, compared to other note-taking apps as well as other apps in the field that this app is competing in, is a lot less. After working with this app for a few more minutes, I believe that overall this app is a app with great capabilities as well as potential. Overall, as I emphasized a lot, and I'll emphasize again, there are a lot of easy to use templates, etc., which usually were not something I would expect to be used on a mobile device, for example. The app itself is fairly smooth. Occasionally, there are a few glitches or blemishes in the performance, but I believe that more than the app, it's due to my aging phone. Overall, the app has a lot of features. It does get a little difficult to use. For example, here it took me a minute or two to figure out that I actually needed to physically and manually add a to-do list box, whereas on more a traditional, let's say, web-based application, I'd probably just right-click to add it. But I feel like more than a flaw with the app, that is just a flaw with overall how iOS is designed, as in you need to have more steps to potentially do the same task. Other than that, I would say this app is fairly good for its cost. I am using the free version, and it comes with a lot of features, as you can see here, as well as many templates that could be utilized by almost anyone, even someone potentially with a startup YouTube channel, for example. I personally do think I plan on pitching this app to my colleagues later in the week, as overall I did not test the overall collaboration features that come with the free version. However, I believe that the overall features will be good enough for my team's needs. This app also does have capabilities to export as a PDF out of various file types that it offered, for example. And it also has some customization, as you can see above, when I quickly added a small mail emoji to my memo, as well as a background which I really liked. And these small touches, I feel, also coupled with all the various templates and easy to use interface, makes me believe that this app is definitely a great app. My verdict being the following. All things considered, I will be giving this application a 4.5 out of 5 stars because it's greatly customizable and is potentially able to delete 5 or 6 apps that are currently on my phone, because this app does it as good as them, if not better. The reason I did not give it full 5 stars, however, is sometimes it lags to an extent where even typing would become difficult, and I feel like other than minor performance issues, this app is a great app, and I would recommend it to anyone looking for a basic note-taking app or something as advanced as a project management tool. Before this video ends, I would like to apologize for some of the various fails in quality that occurred throughout the video. I'm aware of these mistakes, and I will work to address them for next week. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving us a like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, thank you.